old pathways, with treasure deposits. Based on my own personal experiences as a treasure hunter, I really find it common that the Japanese Imperial Army had hidden a lot of treasure deposits that are near old pathways. In my own opinion, they probably anticipated that pathways will remain preserved or being used up until today. Thus, old pathways can also be considered as an important clue in locating the hidden Yamashita treasures. When it comes to Yamashita treasure maps, old pathways are commonly plotted. So, if someone approaches you and asks questions about an old pathway in the past, especially when he asks specific details, such as intersections, sharp curves, and etc., then he could be a treasure hunter who is in possession of a treasure map. Let's have some illustration on some of the most common treasure deposits that are hidden on various old pathways. As shown on this illustration, the deposit can be on the outside portion of the curve, or inside, which are indicated by the two dots. But in most cases, the treasure deposit is most likely at the outside portion of the curve. Pathway intersections are also common treasure deposit spots by the Japanese Imperial Army. There are actually 3 different types of pathway intersections, but despite their differences, the treasure deposit is located near the intersection area. On this illustration, we have the first type of pathway, which is similar to a Y shape. The possible deposit spot for this type of pathway intersection is either on its left or right side, as indicated by the dots on this illustration. The second pathway is similar to a T shape. On this one, the possible location of the treasure deposit spot is right on the top as shown on this illustration. And the third type of pathway is the cross shape. Possible locations of the treasure deposit are indicated by the 4 dots on this illustration. What if the old pathway is simply a straight path? If this is the case, then the common treasure deposit spot can be at the beginning of the path, or at its end, as shown by the dots on this illustration. All possible treasure deposit spots on old pathways are best confirmed by signs or markers found on those suspected locations. You have to widen your search on the area and cover at least 50 feet distance away from the pathway. Moreover, I came to know a lot of friends who are road contractors, and they have a lot of interesting stories to tell about the hidden Yamashita treasures. Many of them claim that they were given projects to construct major roadways, but with another secret operation. This is a secret operation to recover a certain hidden Yamashita treasure. The worst revelation that I came to know about some road contractors is that they tend to work on road projects that are still fully functional, but of course, with sure, or confirmed Yamashita treasure deposits. Their main objective is actually to recover the treasure deposit, while renovating the road is simply their public excuse, or cover-up. You might be surprised to know that most of the old pathways in the past remains being used up until today, where they are now developed into major roads and highways. The most surprising part about it is that I came to know many road construction workers, with a lot of very interesting stories to tell about uncovering Yamashita treasures by accidents. Most of them are actually saying that they accidentally uncovered strange container boxes, or barrels. Some of them even managed to open these containers where they saw the valuable, or precious items, contained inside them. But, not knowing what to do, they often end up covering it, or burying it back again. Here is another interesting speculation, which is about the former Philippine president, Ferdinand D. Marcos. One of his best accomplishments during his term was actually the development of roads throughout the country. He was the one responsible for the construction of many major road networks that links the three main regions of the Philippines, which are Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. It was indeed a very clever, or genius plan, with a double purpose. The construction of the roads benefited the entire country, and at the same time, he secretly uncovered a lot of Yamashita treasure deposits on those pathways. Today, there are some road contractors who are also doing the same thing. It's because it is known by many treasure hunters that a lot of treasure deposits on those roads, built by the former Philippine president, has been missed and remains unrecovered. There are also some old pathways today that are not yet being improved or developed into roads, which are most likely the primary target by treasure hunters working as road contractors. Although, the sad part is that, when they manage to recover the hidden treasure deposit, then they end up completely stopping their construction entirely, and they just run away. One among the list of our interesting projects on this year of 2020 is a site located near a sharp curved portion of a major roadway. What makes this project quite interesting is that we have a live pointer who is a backhoe operator. According to him, he accidentally uncovered 3 aligned cylindrical drum containers near the corner of the sharp curve. This part of his story has already caught our attention, so we further asked for more details. Since he already knew the exact location of the items, the only problem we have to deal with is on how we can make our operation secret out from the public view. My crew suggests that, if it is possible to recover it quickly, like in just a few hours, then we can perform our excavation overnight. This way, there will be less number of people who will be curious enough to check on us. But, if it is not possible to recover the treasure deposit in short expected period of time, then, our second option is to make proposal to the authorities to make renovation on that portion of the road. Anyway, I might be making a progress report or documentation about this project in my future videos, but depending on the outcome, if we are given the opportunity to work on it or not. Did you enjoy watching my video? If yes, and if you are new to my channel, then you may want to subscribe, like this video, and hit the small notification bell icon. By subscribing and hitting the bell icon, you will receive alerts or notifications about my new published videos. If you want a reading material about treasure hunting, then you may want to visit my blogging website at treasurehunt.club. Thank you very much for watching, and happy treasure hunting.